Each of our deputy coroners have a specialty training. It's very expensive to train. One thing that we felt like is that if we had our deputy coroners specializing in certain areas like death investigation of children, fire deaths, accident reconstruction types of cases, it gives us an expertise in certain fields. We certainly have to work all of them, but it's good to have deputy coroners on our staff that specialize in certain expertises.
You've been coroner how long?
Since 1995. When I started in 1989 as a deputy coroner, our caseload was about 600. When I was elected coroner, we hit over 700 investigations. This year we'll exceed 2,000 cases. Our county's growing, and as our county's grown, so is the coroner's office. We were real fortunate this year to get a new position, full-time investigator. I think a lot of that has to do with our caseload and the problems that we're having in our community with drug deaths. It's really causing a backlog of work for our team. I now have 4 deputy coroners and myself, and we have 2 full-time people that work in the office.
According to the Constitution of this state.
According to the Constitution of this state.
To exercise the duties of the office.
I grew up in Anderson County. I went to Tri-County Technical College and pursued a degree in HVAC. After that, kind of took a curve and went toward law enforcement. Went to the police academy in 2005 with the Anderson County Sheriff's Office. After that, I stayed on the road patrol for a number of years and moved up to the Criminal Investigation Division. And at that point, I moved my way up to death investigations. In 2005, I graduated from the police academy. I worked for David Crenshaw. He gave me my first job in law enforcement.
On that path in law enforcement, what was there about death investigations that intrigued you, even way back then?
I guess just the challenge of finding out how the body works, what happens to the body during the time of death and after death. My biggest challenge, I think, would probably be dealing with children, and probably the worst part.
Part of what you're going to have to do is giving a family the worst news they will ever get.
Correct.
How does a deputy coroner or a coroner prepare for that? Is there any way?
I don't think you ever prepare for it. That's something that you'll never get over, and it'll never get easier. To the best of my ability.
Discharge the duties thereof.
Discharge the duties thereof.
And preserve and protect.
And preserve and protect.
And defend the Constitution of this state.
And defend the Constitution of this state.
And of the United States.
And of the United States.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, hey, hey.